Alright, so for my first sound, I just got a piano from Xenology, and this is the ACE piano reverb and delay. And I just did a basic like 3/5 chord progression, just all major chords for this, and then the bass notes, copied them, put them down, and then one little top note up here just for some character. Alright, next I layered this Hive preset. It's like a pad. It's the what the hell is that? Narkedo. I wanted like a softer type sound for the layer. Alright, next another layer. We just have like a ARP / pad kind of. This is from Serum, and it's the Roland-esque from the Gunlock bank. Alright, next I got a pluck, and then I arpeggiated the melody. For me on Mac, it's option A, and then I think I did like a Chemiclo preset for the arpeggiate. Like I added this note and this note, just like 2 extra notes just for some character. Alright, for the next sound, I just got a guitar from Flex's Guitar Nylon, and I did the benzo method. Yes, the benzo method. This is my method I made, and it usually works for a lot of these like guitars and plucks. So I just laid down the bass melody down here, and then I copied it, put it up octave, moved it over by 2 boxes, and then one more time. Alright, for the final sound, this is the lead, and I just did a Shad X2 one shot, and I did some slide notes, but I really just followed the notes from the chords. And then for the first sound for the drums, I have the Air 808 from the Aiden Made abstract kit, and I just did the root notes from the chords. And then I layered it with a kick that I side chained so that it doesn't clash together. And then just your basic clap pattern, we all know this. For the hats, I just did a roll before each clap, and then at the end of the pattern, I just did a long roll. And then we had this snare that hits in between the claps. And then the same pattern here, and then just a roll at the end. And then just your basic open hat that hits on the 808 hits. And then I found this really interesting perk fill from the Aiden Made abstract kit, and I just really liked how it sounded, and it kind of added like some texture into the drums. Yeah, just really weird and cool, but I liked it. And then I have the signature OK car crash siren, and then I just like shortened it so there wouldn't be any sirens. And here's what the full drums sound like. Alright, for the mixing, I just had a shaper box on the guitar where I did like a pan from left to right, and then for this I raised the highs. For the lead, I ducked the lows, and then all the melody instruments are linked up to one bus where I cut the lows, and then added a big crush, hella width, a bit of noise, and then like 5% drive. Then for the drums, you know what it is, I had Saturn, some saturation on 17.5 to make the drum sound more cohesive. All the buses are linked up to the master bus where I lowered it down to hit around 15 dB. And then on the master, I have Maximus where I added the master aid preset, and then I just did some basic multi-band compression to compress the peaks on each low, mid, and high, and then raised the overall master to 12 dB, then added a soft clipper. Alright, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you can improve your beats from this. If you want to hear the full beat, click the link in the description. If you wanna go to my beat store, then the link will be in the description box too. And I've been thinking about making either a drum kit or a loop pack for y'all to get. So if y'all want that, just let me know in the comments and I'll cook that up for y'all. Let me know what other artists I should make a beat tutorial for, or any other producers. And again, I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, and peace out.